Hi, my name's Craig, if we haven't met before, and I've done something a little bit like Arena at Home over the last few years with my teammates that I play hockey with and golf with. We're going to do it in our own homes and beam into our homes a talk by Alistair, then have a little discussion amongst ourselves before being able to take our questions back to Alistair. It's the best of both worlds because you've got the speaker and the Q&A, but you can do it in a comfortable environment that maybe your mates or your neighbours or your family are more familiar with. Now, I've done something a little bit like this over the last few years, as I've said, and so don't take my word for it that I think this is a great idea. I asked a couple of my mates why they have come along in the past, why they enjoyed it, and why they would recommend that you invite people along just like them. Just check out this next little clip. I'm here with AJ and Hamish, two of my teammates. Boys, last year I invited you to an Arena at Home equivalent. We did Christianity Explored, and after that we've done Life Explored as well. Always around my house, always over dinner. When I first invited you to that, you'd never been to anything like that before. What did you first think of that invite?
I have to say I didn't really know what to expect from it, but I did enjoy myself. Wasn't anything like what I was expecting.
Yeah, it was something new to do at university. It was quite interesting just having another perspective on the Bible and being able to sort of have a proper conversation with it in a focused environment, really. And it was good fun. I enjoyed it.
And what did we do on an evening when we come together?
Well, at first when we got there, we'd just sit there, have a beer. Then we'd obviously have the meal that you cooked for us, Lana. And then we just went over a few parables, a few of the Gospels, and we just talked about what they meant, what they meant to Christians, and, just reading into them a little bit.
Nice. Mish, what did you make of it then? So you'd never really done anything like that before. What did you make of those, I suppose, discussions about the Christian faith?
It was sort of just being able to be comfortable in an environment talking about all those sorts of things, because nobody's ever that comfortable standing up in church talking in front of hundreds of people about something which they're not entirely confident in. So being able to sit in an environment with all of your closest mates and answer a couple of questions and have a few people in the room who are, not to say experts, but have a lot of knowledge about it, and then have a few mates who actually have no idea about it. It's a really interesting environment, and it sort of worked.
No one's going to judge you really, so you can share what your actual views are. So I could sit there and say I'm an atheist. I know I'm not going to be judged for my views. Obviously yourself and Smithy, you guys are Christians, and I don't judge you for it. And it's an insight into your life and your beliefs.
People at home are thinking, should I invite my mates from my sports team or my office or a society that I'm part of, or neighbours or families? Why would you, as blokes who have been invited, encourage them to invite people along that they know?
Have a go.
Yeah, have a go. Yes, you never know. I think the majority of us didn't know if we'd enjoy it or not, and we all thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a good laugh, and we got a free meal. So
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Well, boys, we'll do it again, and cheers. Well, there we go. Hopefully, you can see that if we invite people to Arena at Home, they may well come. They may well really enjoy it, and they may keep coming back. Here are my little top tips, I reckon, if you're thinking about doing Arena at Home. One would be just invite people. Just invite them. Say, would you like to come round for a meal at my house and to discuss something of the Christian faith? We never know what people are going to say unless we ask them. And then on the evening, in one sense, kind of trust the process. The talk will be beamed into our homes. The discussion questions that we do will all be given to us. And actually, we don't need to know the answers because there's a Q&A at the end, and we can always say, and my friends, they used to tease me basically. They say, oh, Lana, you always say, we'll come back to that next week. I don't know the answer, but I'll research it. We'll come back to it. I say that all the time when I'm doing these evangelistic courses in my home. You might be thinking, oh goodness, I don't know how to cook that well yet. Me neither, but thankfully I've got a few friends or some housemates who I'm going to rope in to help me do some cooking. But if you are going to cook on your own, try and prepare the food beforehand. That would be a good tip. Do a lasagna or something that you can put in the morning, something in a slow cooker. I don't know what they are, but apparently you can do that in the morning, and then you can crack it out in the evening so you're not stressing. All the timings will be straightforward so that you can tell your friends that this is what you'll be coming to, this is when it will start, finish and end. I would really encourage people to get involved with this. I found it to be brilliant in the past in helping my mates hear about Jesus. Why not try it? Why not say to your mates this week, would you like to come round for a barbecue, for a pizza, for a lasagna, and for an hour we're just going to listen to a talk, hear a Q&A and have a discussion together. Why not get involved? I'm going to be doing it, and I'll be praying for you as you invite friends to it as well.